Hello everyone, this is HelloChaz, and we're going to be doing some game play, but first we're going to be doing some more Hackerman hacking. Now I did get some feedback that the background color was a little garish last stream. Now, there's a small problem with basically my entire existence, which is I have extremely poor taste in colors. So there is some sort of desire to just make things pop for better or worse, depending on the eye of the beholder. I've dialed it back a little bit, and so if you would like me to dial it back a little bit more, or if there's a color you would prefer the background, then by all means let me know in the chat, or hit me up on YouTube or Discord. Best way is to follow me live. I'll just update it immediately and just close the game, bring it back up again. That can be quite fun. But what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to be doing some quick checks on some of the gameplay behavior. If you're looking for proper Floor 9 gameplay, probably gonna have to skip, about 20 minutes in to the VOD if you're watching it on VOD. Otherwise, we're just going to be doing some yield testing with some nice classic save file manipulation. Nothing too fancy here. Add some removal tokens, maybe. Nah. So what we're actually going to be doing is so this is the save file for our ongoing infinite run. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking all of these and then turning them into cats. Cat. 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 Empty? Jeez. What uncooperative, So uncooperative. Dud? No. We don't have any duds. Only cats. Only cats. We only have cats. Cats are the only things allowed on the reels. Nice. And we don't even care about the save file. It's just a standard Clear Sky Infinite. No big deal. So, you can just don't even need to make a backup, If this doesn't work, then we'll just put this in a different location and deal with that otherwise. We might have a problem where we're running the game at the same time. Might override this. Well, we'll see. I need to make this disappear. See how this performs. Oh, it hasn't died yet. Oh, that's good. So far, so good. Let's launch this from Steam again. Oh, what's that sound? What's that sound? Oh, here it is. We got it back up and running, ladies and gentlemen. So let's as you can see, the save file has not been modified. It's all asking for cats. So let's take this out and look at all our cats. Oh, baby. We can take 27 cats and win with it. With boards like these, who needs symbols, right? No, but in all seriousness, let's skip this and oh my god, that's the funniest animation. Oh, look at this. Highlander, Midas Bomb, Dame. We're only getting rares and very rares with 27 cats. That's amazing. That pleases me so much. Our rarity is off the chain, suffice it to say. Yeah, look at this Eldritch creature, right? Oh, oh yeah, this isn't fossil, right? So yeah, it just gives. We love our cats. More very rares. I guess we have some very rares and occasional rares. So I guess what it sorts out to on the back end. Look, man, that's so good. I'm a little miffed that we haven't seen a pirate yet, you know? But, well, we could use some reroll tokens to find one. But, what we're really looking for is this next screen right here. And boom, uncommons and rares only. Wow. So there's some increase here. You know, one might hope. Let me quickly check the table. Ye table of authority. Let be landlord fundamentals. Symbol item rarity. So item rarity. Item rarity is higher than symbol rarity on average. But there's no way to increase it. It's actually 1.25% chance to see a very rare per symbol on the board here. So it's just 1.25% chance to see a very rare for, you know, any given slot. So we're going to skip because I don't somewhat questionable gameplay here. Look at this. Where is our pirates, you know? There we go. Our. That's right. That's more like it. Of course, we're not picking up a pirate because we like our 27 cats, you know? Look at this. I like seeing all the eyes roll up and down the screen. Yeah, this is fine. Who needs a Midas Bomb when you have 27 cats? Another pirate. That's interesting. Alright, I'm just looking at the ASCII art. There we go. Now we're back to seeing lots of pirates. And okay, back to so rarity is not being affected here. This is way too many comments. So symbol rarity, not the same thing as item rarity. Now you know. It's a little unfortunate. Like we should be picking up Comfy Pillow if we wanted to continue going infinite. But this pretty much answers the question that we were looking for. You know, it'd be kind of cool if symbol rarity also affected item rarity, but you know that's not literally what it says. So, you know, people complained about it. It was fixed. So, working as intended. Disappointment. So I guess that leaves us no choice but to start a new game, eh? Oh well. So anything exciting happening? Not quite. So let's make a new game. Let's see. Yep, that looks fine. Looks fine to me. But how does this turn out? Yep. Beer. Beer is good. Or a dwarf. Gotta pick up coal. Ooh, this is interesting. We could pick up cultists here. This is an early enough cultist that we could plausibly pick it up here. I feel like cultists ought to pay off. But also cats are a pretty strongly scaling symbol. The reason why not to take cultists is because they're just an alright symbol. If we get another cultist, then our third cultist pays off. It's basically like improving the odds. Improving symbols. Cat's a pretty good alternative. I feel like it's like against like the ethical code to just systematically not pick cultists ever. Even with a coal. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to be picking as many commons as possible here. Now, what we're looking here is Big Ore, Coconut Half, or Sloth. I think the answer here is Coconut Half, just because it's a symbol, and we're not looking for anything to be destroying the Big Ore. There's not bonuses to Big Ore. I guess technically there's Fruit Basket. Happy Hour is fantastic, just because we have beer, and we can get an extra immediate burst from that. Picking up bee or flower. Picking up bees, flowers, crab versus owl, that's a little tight. It's early enough that we probably can expect to get crabs to pay off. Just a little bit more than owls. But then again, it's not like we have a giant invested interest here. You know, I'll take a crab. Peach versus Hex of Draining versus Flower. Now, Hex of Draining is going to be better than Peach on average. And Flower, even though we have a bee, we have Hex of Draining as an option. So we're just going to just systematically be picking up symbols. Another crab. Okay, great. Crabs immediately pay off. That's fantastic. It's too bad. That crab was worth 4. It's worth 0, but it was worth 4. We're pretty much picking up a symbol every single spin, and wine is fantastic because of Happy Hour, so that's basically our best case scenario here. Lucky Cat, it's a little bit sad because we have a cultist, but picking up Lucky Cat is going to be so much value right now. Crabs are worth 3, but also in terms of the uncommons and rares department, there's nothing that we can get which we can complain about. Lucky Cat I just think is such a strong symbol that even though we have one cultist, which we'll have to remove unless we get another cultist really soon, we have some rarity modifiers that are working together here. This will be fine. Our coal gets to pay off. We have enough crabs. This is enough crabs that I'm happy with the amount of crabs that we have, and we're still going to get a small amount of crabs and cultists over the course of the game. So we can just pick up Lucky Cat. I'm just very happy to see increased rarity. Reroll versus Owl here. I am picking up reroll. There is some arguments not to, though. Thief is very questionable. It's tempting for me to use reroll like right now. Just to get a symbol on the board. And I don't like any of these. We don't mind seeing commons because of cultists and crabs. So let's actually do that. Clubs is really good with Lucky Cat, so let's get on that train. Like our entire game plan is only pick symbols that scale. Look, see, we have a cat and a shiny pebble, but we still get crabs, and that's fantastic. Another beer versus another cat. Oh gosh. I think we just have to pick up another cat, right? We're fine on money, so we just get cats and get insane rarities. It's going to be a little hard to get a dwarf for our beer, but then again, we just get black suits and red suits and scale into the end game, right? There's a lot of really good things happening. Is Coconut Half good enough to pick up right now? That's sort of like a question that I'm not 100% sure on. We have one, so getting another one is going to be good. We're still seeing commons. So if we just pick up a monkey, monkey eats coconut halves, we remove the monkey. It's going to pay for itself. So I'm going to pick up the coconut half here. It's going to be a generically strong symbol, not insanely strong, but it's going to be generically strong. Putting something that gives 2 on the board this early. Whoa, ho, ho, baby! Baby, 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 baby. Oh yeah, baby, 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 baby. This is why we pick up Lucky Cat, cause we get geologists. That is a good roll. That is a good roll. Praise geologist. Whew. Ha ha ha. Yes. Oh man, you gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it. And I said picking up Big Orb wasn't going to do anything this game. Oh, how wrong I was. Triple coin so that we just don't have to remove this coin. That's a pretty good deal. Checkered Flag and Lockpick are not going to come close to how much triple coins is going to grant us over the course of this game. And are we going to remove some things? There are some things we could consider to remove. We have 3 empties, and the geologist is going to do the work for us, so now we don't need to. We can remove the cultist. Are we just gonna say no cultists for the rest of the game? I think that's safe. I think that's safe. We have Lucky Cat and a geologist. Like, what do we need the cultist for, right? So this cultist is going to give 0. It's going to continue to give 0. So having that on the board is only going to hurt us. It's tempting to pick up the key here. We have odds. We have outs at lockbox and safe. We have slots to fill. And we're not excited about picking up things that are just giving 2. So the key here is just to generate value. And oh look at this safe that I just found. When I say go, get ready to blow, and go. Okay. Didn't quite work out instantaneously. Now we can have the dwarf to drink. Now the problem is that the beer is giving 2 and the wine is giving 3, and that is actually a significant amount of value on our board here. So I'm going to skip on the dwarf. I am going to be looking to pick up dwarf in the future though. Now if we can, oh, void creature. Some big value. Shiny pebble. Guess where that shiny pebble's going? $256, yeah. Float much. And we have a diamond coming in. Now we can't pick up the spades here with our black suits. That does seem to be a pretty solid choice. Unfortunately, yeah, we can do rerolls, but if I'm being offered a spade, we have a limited amount of rerolls available. So I think picking up spades here is going to be good enough. Ninja Mouse is doing nothing for us. Yellow Pepper is doing something for us, though we're actually going to be generating empties on a fairly regular basis. One of the small unfortunate things about Geologist is it's kind of meh in terms of the improving rarity. We're going to see more shiny pebbles and golems, but we're also at the same time not going to be seeing oysters. So the Geologist scales infinitely into the late game is going to be a little bit inconsistent. Now, the reason why I don't really want to pick up Yellow Pepper is because we're going to be seeing a lot of empties. So Yellow Pepper, in order to be as good as White Pepper, means that we would need to fill our board on approximately, 1 out of 6, 16% of our spins. Now, is that going to be good enough? 16% is a pretty small percent. I'm gonna go with 16% is a good enough percent to blast off white pepper. That seems good enough. We have enough symbols. And again, didn't happen that time. Not you. Buffing capsule. Oh, another cultist. Perfect. Right when we tech out of it, right? Pick up the hearts to start our suits going. $32. Another lucky capsule sounds good to me. And we're pretty ahead on rent. That was weird. Of course we can pick up the milk for the cats. Ha. Mrs. Fruit? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, do I have some food for you, Mrs. This is pretty fun. Man, life being a landlord is so fun. What's going on? Oh yeah. This is good. Void creature? Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so this pepper is not going to be paying off, because we just have so many things that we're shoving into our people. Whew! That was the exhale of I just saw a golem on the board. This is a lot of value. Flush could be value, or we could pick up pool ball. Which to choose? Lockpick is not as good, by the way. Pool ball is going to take a really long time, or flush is going to take a really long time to pay off. Pool ball, you know, if we just wait 50 spins, it's guaranteed to pay off. So, and this is my complaint about flush. Flush could be a common and it would still be roughly good. It would, if flush was a common, it would be an average symbol. It would be an average strength item for common. And pool ball is normally better than your average common by a lot. In terms of removal, we're actually doing fine. Mrs. Fruit is going to be doing a lot for us. We can consider removing some things when the golem smacks down. Pearl, I think that gets hit by a geologist. Monkey, it's like literally the wrong time for a monkey. 45, yep. Pearl, another thing that gets hit by a geologist. Mrs. Fruit is having a hard time finding her food, which is a little sad for us. And this is about the time, since the golem is going to pop, this is the time that I'm going to use to take out symbols. And so what are we looking at? We're looking at Hex of Draining. We're looking at Flower, and we're looking at Bee. Actually, everything else is doing work for us, which is kind of fantastic. Well, let me rephrase that. It's jaw-droppingly good. Yeah, I hate to take out the Bee or the Flower, but the Hex of Draining is just going to be generating so much more value here. If we take out the Flower, we still have chances to see another Flower, especially with the Tedium Capsule. It's too nitpicky to not keep the Flower around. So let's take it out. And this golem's going to pop next turn by all likelihood. And then the Geologist and Mrs. Fruit need to really start smacking away at their food. Voidstone. This is a classic problem with Geologist here. Peach. Pay up. Yep, there we go. There's your money. We're pretty much just flying into the sunset at this point. We could pick up some suits. Then again, I don't feel any impetus to pick up suits. I kind of There's temptation to reroll for food right here. What are we looking for? We're mostly looking for additional like rarity, like rabbit fluff, cats, rabbit fluff. Basically, we're in terms of going infinite, which is the only thing that we're thinking about at this point. We're thinking about the sort of not fertilizer, but compost heap and watering can synergies. And we're also thinking about Pirate and King Midas. And so we don't really have any. We don't have any symbols that we're looking for specifically, other than like, for example, Card Shark would be good here. Keeping the board thin, which is not picking up more suits. So I think just picking up more food here would be good. Sapphire is food, so we're done here. Mining pick gives 5 whenever ore is destroyed, or we could pick up egg carton and just, you know, plug eggs in. It'll eventually turn into 6 per spin. Mining pick, we do have 15 on the board right now. Green pepper is going to not pay off very soon. It's really a toss-up between mining pick and egg carton. I think egg carton is going to eventually pay off, though. And I am taking the long-term view on this. You know what? Actually, our common rarity is so low that I think mining pick is better. Yeah, I mean, we got 5 from the mining pick that spin. We can pick up another big ore. 58. Cool. Cultist. Look, Cultist would have paid off this game, but we got some better outs. So, you know, we got to thank Cultist for existing. We can use this as a reminder to everyone that Cultists are still good. You know, hey, there's an egg. But we want something a little bit better. Alright. 63. 63 is a good score. Lockbox, we don't need it. So, a little bit sad of a spin, but it is what it is. 16. Plum. It's going to go into the maw of the fruit. Feed it to the misses. We're a little hot on symbols, but that's kind of it's kind of systematic. It's a symptomatic of just how we do things. Hustling Capsule is fine. Are there things that we would prefer here? Absolutely. We could get a fruit, which costs less than 7. We could get a golem, which costs less than 7. We still like rerolls on uncommons. Apple is pretty much one of the worst symbols we could be seeing here. In terms of rares, we can be seeing mine. There's a lot of rerolls that we could make here that would improve the state of our board. Hustling Capsule is pretty high up there. Between 2 rerolls, okay. We have 1 reroll left. I'm going to settle for Hustling Capsule. I think the 50-50 odds for getting something better here. There's good odds. Let's hover over misses. Wow. Okay. There's some serious hitbox issues here. I'll actually report this. Because, like, if you can see where my mouse is going, things aren't hovering correctly. So this is a issue that I've come up with before. It's very dangerous to have a mouse on the screen here. Not that Billionaire or Tomb would be a bad pickup. So I'm going to settle for Hustling Capsule. We can use Reroll Capsule later. Red suits is one of those things that we're looking for. Fertilizer, no, but red suits is one of those things that we're looking for. So if we can get red suits, and that's another good reason why we didn't pick up that spades that one time, is because we're really looking for those red suits, and Card Shark helps us. It helps us power a little bit better with that Geologist and Mrs. Fruit. Okay, that was a good outing. And we're removing the bee because we need to get the fruit to the people. Maximize as much time that our Geologist can spend on the board. Is Dwarf valuable right here? It's still a little too early to take out the beer and the wine. We'll do it eventually, but not right now. It's a little unfortunate that we're still seeing commons, but that means that there's chances that we can see oyster, chances that we can see cats. Another void creature, sure. I mean, it's still money. We have so many empties that the void creature doesn't die immediately. That's kind of funny. $62 and another golem, perfect. And an oyster. That's fantastic. This is our first oyster of the game. Foist Erster. Foist Erster. So these Ersters are going to help us power our Geologist on a more consistent basis, which is fantastic. A little bit weird Geologist behavior, not showing up on the board consistently, but you know, it is what it is. And this is why we didn't do that reroll, because now we can do this reroll. And now this is going to be a lot better. We still get a wealthy capsule. That's going to be better than on average. In terms of Oswald, Lockpick, and Birdhouse, we're picking Birdhouse because we want to see more on commons. None of those are doing a lot for us. Lockpick is some value. But we really do want to see some sort of engine for Mrs. Fruit. Some sort of Joker is alright. We're really looking for Card Shark though. I think I'm going to not pick up Joker here. We have more than enough symbols. We're not going for insane, crazy suit strategies. The Card Shark is buffing these guys big time. The Joker is very diminishing. So I think Joker is inappropriate here. I'd prefer, like, for example, 2 Card Sharks as opposed to a Card Shark and a Joker. And so if we do have space problems in our deck, and we currently have space problems in our deck, we're doing a very good job of... that was a tremendous spin for our Geologist. Oyster is, how many slots is Oyster? We can start considering picking up Dwarf here and then removing Dwarf. Dwarf would be the next thing for us to remove here. We take out the beer and the wine and then we remove the Dwarf. It seems about right. I'm happy with that. It makes us a little thick for the next several spins, but, you know, that's not a concern right now. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Again, the Geologist, that's just a known bug, that Geologist taps things out of order. $28. Very good. Pearl is better than Hustling Capsule. Thank you, Dwarf. Need to do that a little bit more, and then we'll be good to go. Again, Cultist would have paid off on this run. Thank you, guys. Very good. Very good. We're getting end game money numbers. Pick up the cherry for Mrs. Fruit. Perfect. If we can... Oh! What are the odds? Hey! It's our buddy! Ha ha ha! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Alright. Now all we need is some King Midas. Now, you got another good reason to not have picked up Lockpick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get some chests going. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, I'm so stoked. Let's get a Pirate Infinite. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can pick up a Void Stone. Let's go. Arr. Now we're actually looking for King Midas and only King Midas. That's the only thing that we're looking for here. We're not using rerolls at all. Rusty Gear. I don't know what else but definitely not Lockpick and maybe Pink Pepper. Oh man, this pirate is going to clean up that coin. If we get red suits, we can get some wild cards with hearts. That could be some value. The other thing I am looking for is if we can get fertilizer for Mrs. Fruit, that is a lot of value. So this is reserved for the dwarf as soon as the dwarf hits that beer. Oh, the pirate hits the beer. Never mind, dwarf, you're gone, X'd. You're out of here, man. You're so out of here. We got a pirate to do it. Oh, there we go. Okay, how about that, man? This is fun. Love seeing pirate. Oh, second game with pirate. $80 hearts. That's actually with red suits and 8 empties. Yeah, we're going hearts here. The goal here is hearts plus card shark next to a geologist or a pirate. No spades. Alright, pirate needs to do some things with those turtles, am I right? Yeah. Does bounty hunter destroy pirates? Oh, there's a Hex of Draining. Oh, hello. Rabbit Fluff. Is Rabbit Fluff good here? Rabbit Fluff gives us outs to King Midas. Is King Midas good enough that we want to add a Rabbit Fluff to our board? We need a lot of space for King Midas, though. Like, so much space. King Midas, like, blows up the board. Like, it's super dangerous to have King Midas, like, if we see a cat, we can pick up a cat, but I think we should be very cautious for picking up things, like arrows. Rabbit Fluff is tough. If we see oysters, we're probably picking them up. So yeah, let's out of abundance of caution not pick up Rabbit Fluff here. I don't think that's correct. There's an extra chance to see a King Midas. There's extra chances for reroll capsules. But we're kind of looking for some. If we can get a third cat, I'll be satisfied. But otherwise, I don't see a lot of urgency there to get additional rerolls. Milk technically gets had by cats. We have too many empties. Is that true? I think we actually have a roughly correct amount of empties. I think this is actually, like, scientifically the correct number of empties. Let me check my science. 19 to 18 is 4 on average. Currently we're at 17. So no, we can pick, it's still good to pick up milk here. We have 2 cats. It'll disappear pretty fast. Hustling capsule, sure. Next on the docket for removal is the Hex. Man, Cultist would have paid off so hard for this game. I don't think Silver Arrow is good here. And the reason why is because it's going to occupy space on our board. We really need... we'd prefer Hearts with Rusty Gear and Card Shark. And we'd really prefer to use our rerolls on King Midas. We get a Mine, which is actually fantastic. Because they've changed how rerolls work. Lint Roller. Is Lint Roller good? It gives us additional outs for rarity. The one problem with this is that it makes us harder to get additional rarity modifiers, but I think that's okay. I feel that that's okay. Especially since we're saying, let's not pick up Rabbit Fluff, let's pick up cats. We don't really have room to pick up like 30 cats, so this isn't a big deal. Diamonds is the incorrect shape. We're looking for... If we see hearts, we'll pick up hearts, but otherwise, let's not worry about it. Curse of Midas would be good. If we see Curse of Midas, we can pick it up. It's a little bit worse than Midas here, but we can pick it up. Golem's definitely good. Getting our casual endgame numbers. No biggie. And mining picks are stacking, so that's pretty darn good. In terms of inventory, we have lots of symbols to whack, so no need to get a milk. Curse of Midas. Do you know what this says? This says pirates get +1 every 30% of the time. So, gotta pick up Hex of Midas. And I love the emote. You know. Yo, Hella, did you talk to Dev yet? No, I have not complained about that specific thing that we talked about yesterday, because I think it's intended behavior and not going to change. This has been brought up before on the forums, myself included. So I don't think that it's going to change. That's my personal suspicions. Another oyster? Perfect. PG mode engaged. Gracias, Senor QQ. We can, we have, oysters, we have Hex of Midas. No divers here, because we have the oysters. That's oysters 20%, and Hex of Midas is 30%. Let's grab... Ooh, Frozen Fossil. Is Frozen Fossil going to be good here? It's going to destroy a Hex of Midas, which is our infinite condition. So unfortunately, Frozen Fossil is not good for us here. We have removed a cultist, so it will be good, but not good enough. The oysters. Well, screw this. Skip. Ho ho ho! This isn't the very rare that I want the most, but I'll take it. I would have really preferred Copycat, but Frozen Pizza is gonna do a lot of work for us here. That's good. That is good. Yeah. No, the part where oysters are creating pearls that our geologist is eating, so we can't pick up Diver. Sad for us. What are we removing? Hex of Draining, probably? Yeah. It's going to be, it's paying off below 2 at this point. At rarity chance. It's good, but also... Alright, I need to prepare myself to get jumped by the Frozen Pizza this spin. Coin? Oh, that sounds like something that King Midas can eat. Shiny Pebble, that sounds like something that the Geologist can eat. Alright, we're overflowing with food, which is pretty standard. Now, our food to not food ratio is pretty good. But we need to get our consumers in the right positions. Tedium Capsule is no longer valued because of how much stuff we have on the board. Oh my goodness, I got jump scared by the Frozen Pizza. Bro, you selfish a-hole, just take the win, lol. No, we gotta go all the way. We gotta take this all the way. Ah, come on. What are we removing? Suits, probably. Clubs or spades. Say I got clubs. I think the art is the least desirable. R. Lockbox. For the pirate. So much food for the geologist, so little time. Oh, Mega Chest. You know what? That's gonna go straight into the pirate. Let's do that. That's gonna be fun. If we can, yeah. If we can get a little bit more support here. That support. That's good for us. Oh yeah. This is starting to come together. We're a little thick, unfortunately, but we're doing our part to cut down on the excess. A lot of our power is coming from made into soup. That's good. You don't like the pirate sound? I enjoy the pirate sound. Another mine? Sure. Just continue to airdrop food onto the board. And we're getting jump scared by the Frozen Pizza again. Are any of these we're going to... the Golem. There's some reasons to not take Shrine because of the Golem interactions. Okay. Alright, then we should probably take Tax Evasion or Maxwell, so I'll take Tax Evasion, I guess. There we go. Clean up the board. Get some RRR. Oh, yes. Okay, Hex of Midas. Very good. Sapphire and Pearl for the Geologist. Oh, another oyster. Should we pick up another oyster? How many symbols do we have? We have Hex of Midas. We have oysters. Is Oyster good enough for us to add to this board? Probably. It's giving us value. Worst case scenario, we can add Oysters and Hex of Midas and then eventually get a Diver. Or we could pick up an item capsule for watering can digging. Oysters 20%. Hex of Midas is 30%. How many Oysters do we need to win? Is that a plausible victory condition? 10 times 0.2 is 2. So with 10 Oysters, that's 20 per spin. Or 20 times 10 is 200. Not quite. We need more than that. Now we can get it from... Yeah, going into hearts is a mistake. Get Oysters, Hex of Midas, preferably King Midas. Okay. Let's try Oysters. This might not work at all. I'm a little bit concerned. Reroll capsule's good. We could pick up Diver and just clean out the board of crabs and then start our oyster crew again. Given how we do have 2 Hex of Midases, that is helping us a lot. We have Frozen Pizza, that's helping us a lot. Getting the crabs off the board is going to be a problem otherwise. They're causing us a lot of pain and suffering. So I think I'm going to pick up the Diver to clean out the crabs. That's going to give us a lot more value than these 3 Oysters. Not picking up another crab, though. Yeah. Get that final crab out of the way. Oh, treasure chest. Lucky capsule for an opportunity to get a King Midas. That sounds good. Lockbox is a little bit better for our pirate. Like, look at how much coins we have, and that's why I'm okay with taking out, like, look, we're getting another Hex of Midas, which is good for us. So if we can use these Midases, like, we're taking out Oysters and replacing them with Hex of Midas. Ideally, we have King Midas himself in play, but you know, that's to be continued. Cooking and half for Mrs. Fruit. That's still value. Now we're starting to get some reasonable numbers. Getting back down under 23. Hex of Midases keep giving. General Frozen Fossil, no, because we need those hexes. We might eventually come to remove them, but right now they're doing work for us. If we can get a King Midas, that would be very good. These aren't good enough to stick on our board. Oh, we'll take an ore. Kyle the Kermite versus Rain Cloud. Rain Cloud is going to improve our chances of getting removal capsules, which is pretty valuable. Improves our chances of getting Hex of Midas. This is reserved for the Diver as soon as he takes out that crab. Is that true? Is that reasonable? Do we just keep the Diver around because he's a source of removal? We have Hex of Midas. That's fine. We can just keep picking up symbols, and the Diver is going to do them. Just take them out. Huh. Yeah, actually, that seems really good. That seems really good, actually. It's a little weird. Okay, I didn't think about that enough. We have options to take out the hearts and the diamond then. It's a little bit of a weird situation when those are the two options. Okay. Getting recycler will help too. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Frozen pizza is like recycling but worse. That's pretty much the rules. Diamond or hearts. The amount of value each is generating isn't very huge here. The 2x, getting a card shark would be pretty good. If I see a card shark, I'm probably picking him up. He's a 50% chance. He's basically a wild card with the hearts and red suits. Wild cards are pretty good on this board. They're not going to carry the game, but they're going to be good. So let's take out the diamond. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe picking up a diver would be a bad here. And again, I think picking up Lucky Capsule in order to force King Midas. Yeah, they're sharing. Robin Hood isn't good enough. We can just get the Sapphire. Oh, the other thing that's happening here is that we are getting situations where we are getting some doublers. The pearls that are being generated are getting shared. Anchors are getting shared. That's good for us for sure. Big ore is big value. We could use some item help here. It's a little greedy to say that, but we really could. We're falling a little bit behind on the rent curve because we're having trouble getting our consumers. Well, we can have another Mrs. Fruit. Our Mrs. Fruit isn't super insane though. We'd prefer another like geologist, for example, or another pirate. Like looking at the fruit that we have on the board, like another geologist would be extremely powerful. We could just pick up a plum for her, but other than that, I don't think Mrs. Fruit is good enough to pick up here. Anchor over safe because Anchor is between the diver and the pirate, so it gets off the board faster. Reroll Capsule, that's a chance at King Midas. It's a chance at, essentially doubling the output of our board in terms of food. Okay, we got the crab off of the board. That's a pretty big win. Then again, we have a lot of symbols on our board. It's not the problem that we're experiencing. Again, I don't think Mrs. Fruit is good enough. Hey, we can get a lockbox, though. Frying pan, lucky 7, egg carton. Well, egg carton, for sure. Click on this item to destroy it. Adding the key onto the board is going to be very difficult to get rid of, and that's probably why I'm not actually going to use the treasure map. Goldfish gets hit by the diver. We're actually low on symbols, so I'm going to pick up goldfish here. We're doing a good job with our removal. doing a bad job keeping up with rent. I'm a little bit confused as to the order of operations there, but you know, in terms of our inventory, like the sapphires got smashed and like went to the side. It's a little silly. Shiny pebble, yeah, sound, it's fine. Hustling capsule is still going to be good. It's not insane, but it's going to be good. Lucky capsule 4 King Midas would be good. The farmer is not, but you know, it was worth a try. Sapphire, prioritize the geologist because of his high value. Come on, put it next to the pirate. When you're gonna spin randomly. Another oyster. Eldritch creature. Fantastic other than the fact that it's going to eat our Midas, so that's sad for us. Can't have that in this place. So we're just going to pick up an orange over an Eldritch creature. No big deal. Yes, learn to share. There we go. Sharing is caring, babe. Another geologist. This is actually this is one of the symbols that I said I would allow to be on the board twice. Getting these sapphires and big ores off of the board is going to be pretty nice. We need some sharing with the geologists. Okay, we have some removal. King Midas, not bad. Do we pick up snail or do we anticipate our board to just absolutely get overflowed with coins? The answer is I think our board's going to get absolutely overflowed with coins. So I think picking up a snail here is it's going to be hard to get the snail into the diver. I think at this point we're keeping the Mrs. Fruit for the orange, the diver for the anchor, and everything else we're just going to be prioritizing the geologists and the coins because our board is just going to get absolutely crushed with symbols now that King Midas is around. Lockpick, yeah, we have a pirate, it's fine. Purple pepper is going to be triggering pretty consistently with triple coins. In terms of things to remove, probably the hearts. Now it's the time. It's really either the hearts or the Hex of Midas, so I'm going to take out the hearts. Nice. Another Mrs. Fruit. We could pick up Mrs. Fruit to continue picking up fruits, but I don't think that's good. We have enough things that we're picking up. We're generating King Midas. We have enough symbol generation, in my opinion. We're still falling a little bit behind, but it's we're only falling behind by a very small amount. Let's just put it that way. The main reason that we're falling behind is that the pirate isn't immediately cleaning the symbols off of the board. Wildcard. I think that extends our lease on life. Wildcard is pretty huge. That's the kind of help that we're looking for. And the other good thing about having two geologists is picking up Golem is very affordable. We can pick up Shiny Pebble here because we have two Geologists. Another removal capsule, perfect. Ooh, and Diver is hitting Pearl, that's good. So we have some good interactions with that. I think between Big Ore and Reroll Capsule, Big Ore is going to be better, especially since we have multiple Geologists. That's the reason why I'm very comfortable with doing that. And now we got to remove the other heart. We have our wild card. The beer goes into the pirate, but we really don't need more beer. We don't need more symbols. We just need to keep our board clean. Another golem. It's gonna help. That was a big round for us to clean that stuff up. Another diver, I don't think it's good enough. We could pick up another King Midas if we see it. Silver Arrow, Magic Key, I don't think are good enough here. Cat, do we pick up another cat? I think we want to wind down our cat position. There's just not a lot that we're looking for here other than to see things cleaned out. Compost Heap is very tempting, other than the fact that we have not gotten a watering can. I think the fact that we have King Midas and Pirate, like, if we pick up Compost Heap now, we're almost certainly going to lose immediately. We didn't get the support we needed. We have Lint Roller. Lefty is providing any value. It's a little sad that we can't pick up Compost Heap right now. But it's just not enough additional value because of how slowly seeds fertilize. We're picking up Lefty the Rabbit here. We'll have opportunities. Oyster versus Safe. Oyster makes pearls. I guess that might be good enough here. 46. Okay. Skipping those. Another coin for the pirate. I think we're producing enough coins. What we need to have is the coins fall off the board. $305. That's good enough to run these spins. I think Lucky Capsule is now diminishing since we have our board already full. $167, not good enough, man. This is not good enough. We're gonna run up on the rocks. The technical term. We have a good run, but not good enough. All right, see you later, Kiku. $313. That's technically worth. We just need to have so many more of those spins. Looks like we need multiple pirates to clean out all these coins, which is a little bit unfortunate. We could pick up another Hex of Midas. We're not having. The problem is not The problem is, just look at all these coins, right? Our output is pretty optimal in terms of like what we're trying to get. It's just not good enough because we're just not generating enough value here. We need more oysters. We need more help other than frozen pizza. Our rent late. You're being evicted. Game over. It's fine. I'm okay with this. We had a good run on the back of a geologist. So little unfortunate. It looks like pirate infinites aren't viable because they need something like a telescope or a protractor, or maybe a swapping device, which is a little unfortunate. Like the main power, the power that we're getting off of these geologists is that we can pick up multiple. That's just so much value. That where we can just get more, get the symbols that are being generated off the board as fast as possible. That's like absolutely necessary. Like in terms of like frozen pizza versus swapping device, I think swapping device is actually more valuable here. Because the pirate can get into the position to eat all of the coins. And then coins are generated, pirate immediately makes the coins disappear. It's a great magic trick. So it's a little unfortunate that we aren't able to take this build to the moon, but it is what it is. So I think we're gonna call this a stream. An easy 1-0 with a pirate. Trying to go infinite, not quite. It's all right. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.